Hey guys, what's going on? It's Oshy. Today I got a Scavenger gameplay on Talahala Market. I don't know exactly the name. Last gameplay, okay, last commentary, I said it was Epicenter, okay? And someone corrected me very kindly in the comments, and I thank you for doing it so very kindly, because usually, God knows, I'm gonna get, like, absolutely butt raped in the comments for saying something like that, but it was actually Markoraz Monolith. I think that's how you say it, Markoraz Monolith. I'm sorry, okay? So this is Talahala Market. I made sure, okay? I know it's Talahala Market because it looks like a market, alright? I know I'm saying Talahala wrong, but what can I do, okay? Alright, so today we're gonna do Scavenger mode, sort of a guide, tips and tricks, that kind of thing. So I guess I'll start off with what Scavenger is. Scavenger is a new mode released in the Aftermath DLC in December. It's essentially a conquest domination mode with fast capping flags and high speed action. You start off with only a pistol. You get to choose the pistol, you also get to choose your class and your perk, but you're not able to have any sort of primary weapon. You have to go around the map and collect weapons that are on the ground. There's everything from crossbows to sniper rifles to automatic shotguns, but most sniper rifles and stuff like that, they're usually the close quarters variant, with, I think the M98B has like an ACOG and a laser sight, which is just, M98B with an ACOG and a laser sight, okay. But, okay, let's do some tips, alright? Let's not get into that. Let's do some tips, alright? So, your starting weapon. I suggest you start and stick with whatever you're comfortable with, alright? So, most of the stuff and most of the tips I'm going to give you are really my opinion, coming from a player that does well in Scavenger, and tips that have worked for me. So, when I say start with the Rex, you gotta use the Rex, you know? If you're not comfortable with using the Rex, or you really think that you could do better with another weapon, by all means, completely skip what I'm saying here and just do you, okay? Don't even listen to me. But if you want my advice, use the Rex. You can try the 44 Magnum. It has a much slower rate of fire than the Rex, and I feel the Rex really helps against players that have already picked up weapons at close range. This means if you run into someone with the Scar H already and you're just spawning with your Scar or with your Rex, your Rex has such a fast rate of fire, it'll help you in that situation when that player has an automatic weapon. The 44 Magnum, you could die before you even put out 2 shots. So, yes, the 44 does 60 damage or the Rex is 50, but at the end of the day, it still takes 2 shots to kill no matter what in most situations. And by most situations, I mean you should be avoiding any situations where you actually have to shoot the Rex 3 times to kill. So try to stay in situations in parts of the map that are close, really close quarters. You don't want to be shooting off the Rex 3 times and having to hit 3 times to kill somebody. The 44 would help in that situation, but there's a lot of situations where it takes 3 hits to kill with the Magnum. Of course, with the Rex and the Magnum, it is 1 shot to kill in the head, just like all of the sniper rifles, except for the semi-autos. So, if you want to compare both weapons, I'll leave a link in the description below. It really breaks down both weapons and compares them. I might do a video on this in the future, because I know there is a gang of people that are like Rex enthusiasts, and then there's like a gang of people that are like 44 Magnum pros, and they hate each other. So, like I said, stick with whatever you're comfortable with. If you don't want to take my advice, you don't have to. So, that's it. Other options I suggest for the starting pistol is the 93R and the G18. I found that sometimes they work better when you're playing Scavenger on a server with more than 32 players. Because both these weapons have a really fast reload and really fast rate of fire. That can be critical in some situations, as most PC players know. In 64 player, if there's 2 enemies, there's usually another 2 around the corner. So that fast reload and that fast rate of fire, killing those enemies quickly, reloading quickly, can help in a lot of situations. Remember, in the description below, I'll link a comparison between the Rex and the 44 Magnum, which are the 2 weapons I really suggest you use, especially if you're on Xbox or PS3. You know, there's no 32 player or 64 player or whatever. Tip number 2, work with a partner or a squad. Alright? Roam the map with an advantage. Most people are running around the map with like chickens with their head cut off, right? They're running around lone wolf. I'm running around lone wolf, but that's how I feel I do better. But I do know that most players do find themselves in situations where it's a 2 versus 1 advantage, or they lose gunfights, you know, 1 versus 1. If you run around with your partner, you're instantly given a 2 versus 1 advantage in most situations. And in situations where you run into more than one enemy, you have another partner with you to help you out. It really does help out, and it's something I really suggest if you're struggling with gunfights in Scavenger. Tip number 3, don't worry about dying. This isn't Call of Duty, alright? Don't worry about dying. In a lot of situations, a new random spawn is just what you need, or sometimes your team needs. The spawn system in Scavenger is really random, just like Conquest Domination, but the maps are quite large in Scavenger, meaning sometimes you might even spawn near an enemy flag, or completely away from your team where they're getting completely destroyed. Tip number 4, stay to the outside of the map. Try to avoid crossing the middle of the map. Now I do this in some situations, and it's really something I gotta really reteach myself. I know I'm doing it right now as we speak, I'm going to see, but you want to avoid the middle of the map, traveling through the middle of the map, traveling to the flags that are in the middle of the map. I found success sticking to the outside of the map, just like a Call of Duty commentator would say. Stick to the outside of the map, you know? Pick off the kills that people don't see coming, you know, pick off the enemies, they don't see you coming when you're on the outside of the map and going around in a circle. All you have to do, because of most of those flags on Scavenger, on the outside of the map, you just stick to the outside of the map, go in a circle. Cap those flags, kill players, cap those flags, kill players, and just do that, rinse and repeat. It really is a successful tip. I'm telling you to do this. Take Monolith for example. The stuff that happens on that 4 or 5 story building is such a waste of time. It is ridiculous. Or take C on this map for example. It's a complete kill zone. There's little to no cover. There's entry points from everywhere. It's a waste of time to even travel through it because you're usually running into enemies that are trying to converge on this point. So if you're away from all the action and you're capping those flags and you're killing off the players, not only do you have a better KD at the end of the game, you're most likely going to have a higher score because you're capping more flags, and at the end of the game, you look like a better player. Trust me. Alright, tip number 5, enter the flag areas where you suspect enemies aren't looking. So in this situation here, I waited until they were capping the flag and came out the back door. I knew that they would come out the back door. Try entering an area or an enemy flag that they suspect you or they aren't looking. Alright, or think you'll come. So think about how you usually leave or defend a flag and do the exact opposite. For example, on a map, Talahala market, alright? The E flag that we were just at. When enemies are capturing the flag, I usually let them capture it and let them leave before engaging. This is because I know a good portion of them are going to come out that back door of the building, and hopefully I'll be able to kill them off and capture it myself. Once capturing it, I'll usually leave through the back door. Or sorry, I won't leave through the back door like they did. I won't make the same mistake as them. Instead, I'll leave by the roof, which doesn't narrow your options down to a doorway, but instead the entire surrounding area. It really helps. Trust me. All right, tip number 6 is about perks. Okay, this one really hits close to home, and you're gonna see it in this gameplay too. You're gonna see me stop and go, change your perk. Change your perk, please, because you can see down in the bottom right, I got suppression on. My other guy got sprints, and then 2 of them have ammo on. All right, not only do you not need ammo, but perks do not fucking stack. All right, this goes for all modes, for all game types. Please pay attention to your team's perks. Please pay attention to your team's perks. Please pay attention to your team's goddamn fucking perks. All right, in Scavenger, there's little to no reason to use the ammo perk, alright? There's some players that I still have not experienced this myself. If you have the ammo perk on, they're saying if you run into the hidden ammo box on the map or whatever it is, you will be able to carry more ammo. In most situations, you will never run into this ammo box. You're not going to be near that area most of the time, so the ammo perk is a waste of time. Not only that, but there's no reason to use the explosive perk. None at all. If you're with an organized squad, or a squad, you're just going through the squad menu and trying to look for a squad. Try finding a squad with suppression, cover, sprint, and my favorite, the double nade. As you can see here, change your perk. Change your perk, please. Alright, double nade can be extremely useful in this mode because there's so many flags, and usually their capturing area is so small that a well-placed nade can easily end up in a double kill or more. Okay, like constantly get double kills. So right here, I changed squads. I still got a guy with ammo, but I got someone with flak on. I got suppression. Someone's got flak. Someone's got double nade. That's usually what I like. Hope you guys enjoyed the commentary. I hope you guys used some of these tips. Tell me if you have some success with these. Final score is 28-12. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to be live streaming right now. I'm live streaming right now. Go in the description below. All right, if you're watching this Friday 6 p.m. until, I don't know, Saturday morning, all right? I'm probably live streaming, okay? I don't know where you are in the world, but come the time this video is uploaded, anytime within 8 hours after it's uploaded, I'm most likely live streaming. I'm going to be playing some Battlefield 3, maybe some PlanetSide 2 in the later of the night. I know a lot of you like to play that with me because it's free to play, and it runs on some lower-end computers. If you guys enjoyed, please check out the description below, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch. Follow me. I'll see you guys later. Peace.